Here's some information about how to create a source card. Remember, this is what your source card information sheet looks like. You're going to need to do about 45 for an A, 40 to 44 for a B-, 35 to 39 cards for a C-. A D is about 30 to 34, and F is a 29 to 0. So, I'm sorry this video is shaky, but it's going to show you the gist of what you need to do. Number 2 here is your guideline. You're going to write a note across the top about where you might want to use this information and how you might want to use this. Number 3 is all the notes that you're going to take, and number 4 is a page number. This number 1, don't worry about it yet. So, how this looks. You are going to start by going to Google, typing in information about your topic. Once there, as you can see, I have different websites to obviously go to. Wikipedia is probably not the best to use. You're going to look for something that's a little bit better, a little bit more resourceful, and to make sure you can find out who wrote it. So, here's the National Campaign to Prevent Teen and Unplanned Pregnancy. Obviously, this might be a good place to start. Maybe I'm going to look through resources, any information that they may have. If I'm doing something on teen pregnancy and the pregnancy data, maybe I want to look at that. Here's the birth rate for 2008. Alright, looking at it, there's a press release, analysis of population shifts. So, once I find my information, obviously up here in the left-hand corner is my web URL. That's going to be used in my MLA citation. I'm going to want to copy, and I'm going to want to make sure that I paste it so I can come back and find it at a later point. What you're going to do then, so say I look and I find this great quote right here. When it comes to my source card, I'm going to either choose to paraphrase, summarize it, or write it down word for word. So, the teen birth rate for girls aged 15 to 19 decreased 2% between 2007 and 2008. The teen birth rate for this group declined 33% between 1991 and 2008. So if I was deciding to write it on my note card, obviously up in this corner, I don't know the source card number yet. Over here, the guideline, I might write down teen pregnancy statistics. For number 3, if I'm taking it word for word, I need to write down direct quote. And then, of course, I'm going to write down the actual direct quote. So, if that's the note I'm choosing to take, I have it written down. I have my source guideline across the top. If this was from the book at the very bottom here, I'm going to put a page number. If it's from a PDF file, I'm going to put a page number. As you can see, my writing is very large for this card. I'm going to have to do more than one card to make up for this because this is not going to count as a good grade for a source card. So to do this, maybe I'm going to include in another quote. When it comes to your overall, this is what you need on this card. When it comes to your bibliography, we're going to worry more about MLA citation later, and you're going to have a full different card that'll have MLA citation. So this is how to create a note card.